What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be deck profiling my Dinomorphia deck post Phantom Nightmare and post the new ban list. I was going to go to a case tournament today, but it was my own day off, so I decided not to. I decided to do just like some stuff around the house. Yeah, I didn't want to go to the tournament. I didn't want to spend my whole day playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately, I know that's what a lot of people like to do, but I just didn't want to do that on my own day off from work. So this is what I was going to play. And I know there's a new card that came out in the set called Iron Thunder. And it's on paper, it seems pretty good for the Dinomorphia strategy because it pays half and it negates stuff. But the last part of the effect, where it pops a card in that same card's column that it negated, can kind of hinder you because if your opponent knows you're playing it, they're going to try and play around it so that they can pop your Extrum. So I wasn't really feeling confident in that card. I haven't tested it a lot, but yeah, just didn't want to play that. So yeah, guys, I'm playing Dinomorphia, and yeah, this is what I wanted to play. I don't have any of the new fire cards. Plus, I didn't want to really pick up that stuff, so I didn't want to play it because it's not my style. Like, I don't like playing the best deck. I like playing like rogue decks. So this fit my play style. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I'll get on with the list and stop rambling. So for monsters, we play Triple Theresia. Oh, and just in case you guys see a cat meowing or anything, my cat's literally like 2 inches this way. So if you hear anything, yeah, he's right here. But yeah, so we have Triple Theresia. Probably the best monster in the deck. It's a marionetter on summon. It sets a Dinomorphia trap, so it can't get ashed. But Imperm Veiler does hurt it. So yeah, we'll take that into consideration. And then I'm playing 2 Diplos. I was playing 3, but I just hate drawing this card. It seems like if I have this card at 3, I draw it more often than Theresia, which shouldn't happen because you want to draw Theresia. But yeah, this is like an engine requirement because you need to play it for your other traps. So yeah, that's it for the Dinomorphia monsters. Very slim pickings there. And then I play the 1 Miscellaneous Source because Heavy Red Misc, really good card. Protects your Extrum. So late game you can like search this to have so your opponent has to like add it twice. What's that? So my cat is trying to scratch me. But yeah. And then last of the monsters, we play triple Ash. This is the only hand trap I play. One, it's a really good against like any deck in the format. It just kind of sucks if your opponent has Hida, and then they can like link up into other stuff. But majority of the time, if your game plan goes according to plan, you'll have like a setup with Rextrum and stuff, so you don't really care if they make Hida because they'll just be negated. So this can just stop like other key cards like Prosperities and stuff, so your opponent doesn't draw non-engine. So that's that. And it's a level 3 tuner, so you can make Psychic and Punisher. So yeah, with your level 8 Rextrum. And a lot of decks can out a Psychic and Punisher that's unaffected. And for spells, just consistency spells, triple Prosp, triple Duality, and double Fossil Dig. I like this lineup. I wasn't playing Fossil Dig at first, but I decided to play it now because I need more consistency cards. And if you don't see like one of your traps or your Theresia, your deck doesn't really do anything. So yeah, just good. And also, if you see Engine already and you have this, you can always search the for added protection. So now we get into the best part of the deck, in my opinion, the trap cards. So we have Triple Frenzy and Triple Domain. Just your engine cards. They both get you to Rextrum. So Frenzy is obviously better because you don't have to go through too many hoops. But Frenzy or Domain can also get into your Rextrum. So it's really good there. So yeah, those cards just need to resolve and you win the game pretty much. We have Triple Intact. Intact's just a really good addition. We got this card a couple sets ago in Syac. It just helps your fusion traps not get ashed. So really good. So that's that. And also aggregate negation is always really good too, because a lot of times your Rextrum can't negate grave and hand effects. So just having Intact is another form of protection for your board. And then for one of Dinomorphia cards, the 1 Brute, the 1 Sonic, and the 1 Alert. I was thinking of playing Alert at 2. But if I draw it without engine, that's really, really bad. It doesn't do anything by itself. But I just wanted it against Super Poly, because I think everyone's playing Super Poly in their main or side. So that's an easy out to Rextrum. So I just wanted to like on-res Alert to bring back the Rextrum so that your opponent has to deal with it again. So that was my opinion on that card. So that's it for your Dinomorphia cards. And then I played the 2 Supreme package. I like this card a lot because it just gives you added pressure. And also being able to summon Curseling is super good. So yeah, and I just play 2 just because I don't want to see multiple in my opening hand. I think 2's perfect. And then we play Triple Scale Drain. I was playing Strike at first, but I wanted more like blowout cards. So if you have Rextrum in this, it's kind of like A lot of people will say it's like kind of redundant, but it just gives 2 layers of interruption for your opponent. So they have to get rid of your skill drain, and then you have to get rid of your Rexstrom. So if they have like imperm or droplet, they can negate your Rexstrom, but then you just have a skill drain that they have to get rid of. And then triple judgment, because judgment is judgment. It halves your life points and protects your Rexstrom from other cards. And my cat's in the way, but yeah. And then last for the traps, we play triple Ferret Flame. This card's broken if it resolves. Whenever you play, your opponent just has to like read it. And yeah, it affects the player, so it affects cards like Noir. It doesn't destroy, it doesn't target, none of that stuff. It just shuffles back. So really good. And a lot of times your opponent can't dodge this, because there's times when I've been at like 12 life points, like 10 life points. So like no board is safe to Ferret Flames. And it's not once per turn, I believe. Yeah, I mean, usually when you wipe their board once, they really can't recover. But just in case you have to, it's really good. Because a lot of people, when they play against this deck and they see that you might go into time, I know like it's not intentional, but a lot of players will just like put their stuff in defense and just try and like chump block your stuff. So it's really good just to like play Ferret Flames at the right time. Then you can alert back stuff, play your Supreme King card, and just like go for game. Because this deck can go for game, which a lot of people don't really know. So that's it for the main deck. It is 40 cards. And then I guess we'll do, if I can get it organized here, extra deck. We have Token. Shout out to the boys. Triple Rexstrom, best card in the extra deck. I'm glad this came secret. It looks really nice. But yeah, just a walking skill drain. I've seen people play 2 of this card, which I know is like bonkers. I don't really make 3, but just like in the back of my mind, knowing I have 3 is just really good. So 3 is really good there. And then we have triple Kentragina. This card can be your win condition sometimes, because if you open up skill drain and you don't really want to get Ash in your Frenzy or Domain, you can just make this. And then just having this like a 4K beat stick with a skill drain can be really good. So yeah, and they all float. So this like it's just really good for grinding. And then 2 of the bird. 2's fine. You don't really make this like the real way. It's just usually for Frenzy. So that's that. And then we play the 1 Zark just for the Supreme King package. It's for a requirement there. 1 Logia. I was playing Dolka, but I took Dolka out for an SP. So yeah, I think Logia is better in the long run. Just because if you make this, you usually have Rexstrom on board, so you don't really care about monster effects. And then the 1 Typhon. This card's crazy in this deck. I didn't realize until recently when I was playing it. Because a lot of times you can like summon Theresia, set a card, and then make it on top of Theresia, and then it just assures that your Frenzy or Domain will activate. So really good card. And then I play the 1 Crystal Wing just to summon off the Supreme King trap card. 1 Chaos Angel, just because you can make this with Theresia and your Kentragina, so this card can be really good too. And your other boss monster, Psychic and Punisher, and a 1 SP. Just because I feel like every extra deck should play this card. I was like, I didn't have this card in my extra deck in Dueling Book, but as I was playing, I was like, you know what, it won't hurt to play. And I really don't make Dolka, so I just put this in. So yeah, guys, that's the extra deck. Oh, and I guess I'll show you guys what I'm playing on my side deck. 2 Prison and 1 Erad. I like Erad because you can, like all your monsters in the deck, you can pretty much Erad. And then having Lord to set Erad is really cool. I saw that interaction when I was watching someone on Dueling Book play this deck. So yeah, it's a cool interaction, so that's that. And then for other cards, Triple Bell. Just because your worst matchup surprisingly is Labyrinth. Just because a lot of their cards activate Engrave in hand, so your Rexstrom can't really affect them. So just having this is just affecting the what's it called? The Big Welcome. And also being a level 3 tuner means you can make Psychic and Punisher. And then Triple Shifter, just against all the graveyard decks. You might think this hurts your deck because you play like a Brand Fusion type card. But usually after if you draw an opening hand, you don't really activate it, and then you wait for your opponent, and then you can activate this, just so you can activate all your traps. And then Triple Joel, just because you don't play a lot of going second cards, so you want all your going second cards to be like blanket effects, like Shifter and Droll, just so you can end your opponent's turn. That's that. And also, a lot of people in my area are playing Flu, so I just wanted good card against Flu. And then more back row hate, we have 2 Lightning Storm and a Feather Duster. So yeah, guys, that's the list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Getting a phone call here.